Pussies, welcome back to the weekly download. Today we're talking light bill hikes, freedom of speech versus bullying, a dying sea, and men's mental health. Grab your snack, get comfy, and let the download commence. According to a 2024 study published in Sustainability, most Gen Z respondents still preferred home ownership over renting, although many were open to renting because of rising housing costs. For many Belizeans, even the monthly light bill seems to be delivering a bit of a shock. As complaints about rising electricity costs continue to grow, the Public Utilities Commission is encouraging consumers to pay closer attention to their meter readings and compare them with their light bills. The PUC says if something doesn't seem right, start by contacting BEL. And if you're not satisfied with the explanation, there's a formal process to have your concerns reviewed. Because while higher costs may be becoming the new normal, paying for electricity you didn't use shouldn't be. The PUC is reminding consumers that help is available if they believe there's an issue with their electricity bill. The debate surrounding Alberta August's post and the subsequent cyberbullying complaint has sparked a larger conversation that extends far beyond politics. At its heart is a question many democracies are grappling with: where is the line between free expression and harmful conduct online? Some officials argue that Minister Oscar Mira, like any other citizen, has the right to seek legal recourse if he believes he has been defamed or harassed. On the other hand, critics worry that the use of cybercrime legislation against political commentators could create a chilling effect on public debate. My hot take is that the situation is bad enough and tragic enough as is. It didn't need that geographical clarification. The police investigation could have proven that. What does it mean to be a man in the Caribbean today? For generations, many boys across Latin America and the Caribbean have been taught the same lesson: be strong, be a provider, don't cry, and handle your problems yourself. But what happened when the economy is stacked against you? A growing body of research suggests that many men are paying for that reality with their mental health. A 2025 BBC Future article by Melissa Hogenboom unpacked a conversation a lot of people are having online: why some men struggle when their partner starts earning more than they do. Research cited in the article found that men's mental health can take a hit when traditional breadwinner expectations are flipped. The takeaway: even in modern society, many men are still low-key measuring their worth with their paycheck. Gender roles may be getting a reboot, but the pressure to be the provider hasn't gone away just yet. Now, place that reality in the Caribbean. A 2023 study by Gallimore et al. Proved that mental health stigma in the Caribbean is still the ultimate barrier to seeking help. According to the data, 3 things are driving the stigma: how people perceive mental illness, the fear of being judged, and personal factors like age, gender, and culture. We need to normalize talking about this. For men, these factors can become a perfect storm. If society tells a man that he must always be strong, and culture tells him that emotional vulnerability is weakness, and admitting he is struggling becomes more than a health decision, it becomes a challenge to his identity. The result is that many men don't say, "I need help." They say, "I'll handle it." And sometimes they handle it alone. The tragedy is that silence is often mistaken for strength, because a man's worth is not determined by his salary, his job title, or his ability to suffer in silence. And perhaps the strongest words a Caribbean man can say are not, "I've got this," but rather, "I need help." Men, look back for a second. If you could sit down with your 15-year-old self today, what is one piece of mental health advice you'd give him? Let me know in the comments below. The Dead Sea, one of the world's most unique natural wonders, is disappearing before our eyes. Once sustained by the Jordan River, decades of water diversion, industrial extraction, and the growing impacts of climate change have caused its waters to recede by nearly 4 feet each year. The result is a landscape marked by thousands of dangerous sinkholes and shrinking shorelines. While several solutions have been proposed, political challenges and a lack of urgency continue to delay action. The story of the Dead Sea serves as a powerful reminder that when we fail to balance development with environmental stewardship, even Earth's most extraordinary ecosystems can be pushed to the brink. Well, besties, that's a wrap for us. Join us next week for more chaos, more breakdowns, and more curiosity. Download complete.